I just drove in from Baton Rouge. I left at 5:30 a.m. this morning, and now I'm going to teach a cycling class. So we'll see how that goes. I am literally exhausted, but it'll be fine. It'll be good. Get a workout in, and then hopefully go home and take a nap.
One year ago today, I was crowned Miss Queen of the South. Tonight, our contestants have one night only to make it to the top. Let's see who our next dream girls are.
My name is Olivia Richardson. You can call me Liv, Livy, it doesn't really matter. I go to Wichita State University. I don't know if you can see it in the background. I studied biomedical science and psychology. My minor is in chemistry. I graduate in December, which is so exciting. Oh my goodness. Gotta get me out of here. While I was in university, I studied at the University of Justo in Spain and the University of the Virgin Islands in St. Croix. So I have had a lot of different experiences that have really shaped me, and I think it really makes me suitable for the job of Miss Kansas Volunteer and Miss Volunteer America, hopefully.
I'm a winner.
Globally, the world produces enough food to feed the population 3 times over. Yet there are still people that are going hungry. Through my dissertation, my countless hours of volunteer work, my children's work, and so much more, I'm actively working to link food insecurity to food waste so that we can eradicate them. So let's talk about it. So I think honestly it would be to grow the program. So that would be really what I'd be focused on, is growing numbers, specifically through social media engagement. So expanding to the YouTube platform and, boosting our TikTok presence, things like that. Would be my main focus.
On that social media, there's a lot of things that if you do a lot of people organize a lot of people on your social media page and look what's going on there before they come.
Absolutely, absolutely, and that's actually the reason why I do my social media the way that I do. I like to view it as a resume. So my goal is to encourage my future employers to visit my social media so that they can see all the things that I'm doing in my community, and all the organizations that I'm involved in, the leadership positions that I have, my past involvement with the workforce. So I actually encourage my employers to do that. Yeah, so I think honestly it's just incorporating that into our daily lives. And a lot of people don't realize how to do that. So it could be something as simple as just bringing some leftovers from your restaurant that you attended. It doesn't have to be, donating millions of dollars or volunteering a full day of your time. It can be as simple as bringing leftovers home or trying to connect your restaurant to a food bank or a food pantry so that their waste at the end of the night isn't just, go in the trash. It can go to somebody who actually needs it.
So I just want to jump right back and say video really fast, and I highly doubt that this would have happened, but if just social media were to shut down tomorrow and you were in the private folder, how would you navigate that to still be effective?
Yeah, so that's something that I actually already incorporate in my local title role. I obviously do social media, but then I also, actually this past year, I printed posters that had my booking link on them. So it was like a little QR code that they could scan, and I put them up in the square. So just on our bulletin board, so on my square books. So, applying the same principles that I would to my social media, just more content, but this time it would be in print.
Jumping ship. So if you could change one thing about your university to make it better for future attendees, what would it be?
Yeah, so I actually teach at the university, so this is a great question. I think what I would do is just incorporate more of the arts. Typically our universities, are either ad-based or arts-based. And so the University of Mississippi has so many great organizations, like our business school, our accounting school. But I think I want to incorporate more of the arts programs, so like fashion merchandising, different majors like that. I think would be a really great addition.
I think that one of the greatest exports is young talent. What's one thing that you can do to sort of amplify the culture we have here in our coast to keep young talent here, make it an attractive place to build a family, start a business, and create a life?
A great example of that would be the rural physicians program that Mississippi State and the University of Mississippi do. And basically what it is they fund their tuition and we're people here in the state, physicians that are working in the state of Mississippi. NETP, which is a teaching program that the University of Mississippi has, is the same thing but just for teachers. And so I think I would just encourage more programs like that across a wider variety of fields, obviously just keeping our talent.
About Oxford, she's absolutely
The community, and I feel like anybody who's been in Oxford would say the same thing, and I think that's what makes it so special. It's everybody's involved with the community and feels like it's their ownership to contribute great question for me, and I'm obviously super biased because of my master's program, but I definitely think that healthcare is a right. We view education as a right too, and so I think those two things go hand in hand. I think that it's just as important to take care of somebody's mental and physical as it is to take care of their education.
Do you think Mississippi is in the right place in healthcare right now?
I do, especially after the COVID pandemic. A lot of times Mississippi ranks pretty low as far as healthcare goes, but with the pandemic, we did an excellent job of pushing vaccines, and that was really encouraging to see. So I think we're in the right direction, and with the NPHA and so many great organizations that are currently housed in Mississippi, I think we're on the right track.
What science fiction is about? So what in your wildest imagination could become a reality?
Oh my goodness, I don't know. ChatGPT is the first thing that came to my mind, and just kind of trying to incorporate that. I'm a teacher at the university, like I mentioned, and a lot of it is just trying to figure out how to utilize the things that we never dreamed would ever exist, and incorporating them into our daily lives. So I think right now, ChatGPT is the biggest snowball in my life. So they're really struggling with how to incorporate things like that into their sport and things like that. And so I think just helping them along with that and giving them the right resources and making sure that you're utilizing it in a way that makes sense.
I just finished mocking the judges for the Miss Oxford pageant this weekend, where I'm giving up my title, which is tonight. I'm so excited, but also kind of sad, so it's bittersweet, but right now I'm going to chill before we have rehearsal.
First of all, cufflinks my Celeste.
Cute. Those are
Second
really
of
cute.
all, I'm looking for a new producer. If anyone has LED
A job
walls,
opening.
stage decks, microphones, just anything that works,
Okay.
please come.
That sounds pretty simple. What are the requirements?
Just know how to work your equipment.
Okay. No, like.
Cheers.
Oh, okay. He said bye. So what's your message?
I love you, Elizabeth.
Wow, that was so nice.
You got it all inside of you. Feel it to be true. And when you dance, I'm in the groove. You make me move. You make me move. You got it all inside of you. Feel it to be true. And when you dance, I'm in the groove.
Is this going on one of your YouTube weekly vlogs?
Weird.
watch those
Are you
so
kidding? You do?
Yes, I watch them during school.
Stop. But school? Madeline.
I'm struggling. Does this doesn't need a whole bunch more?
Can you do like one more on each thingy? On each side?
Like here?
Like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, yes. I don't know why I've lost all coordination in my hands.
Hey pals. How are y'all? You look
What's
so
your name?
pretty.
That's such a pretty name. I love your dress.
You're so wild.
I like to know what to do with them.
That's fair.
I'm like, hello.
Hello. You know what that reminds me of is that Vine where they that girl's sleeping and that guy's sleeping and somebody pours water on him and he's like, hello.
Exactly.
It was circa 2014
Oh, I know
content.
exactly what you're talking about. Okay, how does that feel?
Yeah, is it even?
No, it's not at all.
No!
It was, I swear.
See, this is okay. That makes me feel better. So I'm like, this happens
No,
to me every
I
time.
looked at it and it looked so even, and now it's literally not.
Very clearly not. Yeah. Your heels.
Let's try this. Okay, let's try this again.
We had to restart. It was so bad we had to start from the
We
beginning.
had to start from scratch.
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay. It's gonna stay this time.
Okay. I'm not gonna look at the camera. I feel like that's what threw it up.
Vlog, so you need to like this video and you need to follow and you need to subscribe and then like it again and then like it again.
Wow. Thank you. Free promo from Miss Oxford's teen. That's so sweet.